for Tenor Tips number 8, the first tenor tip of the new year.
Tips, excellent.
And it's about what the men should do when Norman is spending 25 minutes focusing on the women. As a woman,
Okay.
do you have any suggestions for what the men should do?
Well, you could do, what is it, the Sudoku times 10, that one.
That's very difficult.
The Sunday paper, but you probably have enough time to do it.
That's true.
You could do some Will Short's New York Times crosswords.
Puzzle Master Will Shorts.
Puzzle Master Will Shorts.
That's probably the best title I could imagine.
It's pretty good. Or you could count the number of ceiling tiles. I actually have done that before.
How many did you count?
I don't want to tell you. I want to see if you get the same number. We'll compare notes in Tenor Tips number next.
Steve, how do you pass the time when Norman's focusing on the girls? How do you pass the time when Norman's focusing on the girls? What do you have to hide, Steve? What do you have to hide? Here we are with Larry.
Hi.
Larry, today's tenor tip is going to be looking at what the guys should do when Norman spends 25 minutes focusing on the girls.
I know exactly what they should do.
What?
They should reach into John Cluett's pocket and pull out his iPhone and snap on the Pocket Universe.
Pocket Universe. Oh, right. John, show us how you pass the time with Pocket Universe.
I will fire
This is
up
not the
Pocket
same as Pocket
Pool. And we will go to Planetarium, and it will show us what we're looking at. So let's see, just a little bit over that way. Oh, there's the moon.
The moon. The moon is right over there. Sure. So if I go outside, the moon will be in that direction.
Look up, yeah. So let's go outside and look at the moon,
let's
shall
test
we?
that. Oh wow! Look at that. It's right. I mean, it says the moon's right up there, and look, it's right there. Moon.
Yeah, pretty good.
There, moon there. Hello. We're here with Anne for the filming of Tenor Tips number 8. This tenor tip is focusing on what the men should do while Norman is spending 25 minutes working with the women. As a woman...
Well, of course I have lots of experience
Do you
in
have
this.
any-
Because there have been many, many times when the women have sat around while Norman has worked with the men.
The bases.
Okay.
Okay, let's just be fair about this.
Let's call it like it is.
Accuracy in journalism. The basis.
And there are many options. If you look at your chorus handbook, you can of course follow along and learn something from what Norman's telling you.
That's what the handbook suggests we do?
Yes.
Follow along. It's in the handbook?
Yes.
Really?
Retract everything I said before. What she said.
Right. Follow along with Norman. Oh, look at this.
So Uranus is up there. We can't really see it.
Uranus?
You can never see that, John.
No, exactly.
It's not visible from Earth. It's not.
Gentlemen, let's keep this PG-13.
I think they're pronouncing it these days as Uranus.
Yeah.
For that very reason.
That's wrong. On the other hand,
I'm impressed. Come on, what are you doing? It's a tenor tip. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If Norman's not paying attention to you, various suggestions include: do not use your iPad or iPhone for any reason. Do not play such games as Super Sudoku. Do not read a magazine. Do not talk to your neighbors. Listen to Norman and follow along in the score. If you do that, I guarantee that the next choral arts rehearsal will go by just like that. Thanks again, and join us for Tenor Tips number 9, which will be devoted entirely to Steve Capano.